Hi guys, it's GEEKMANIA. I'm Michael, and that's
Mark.
Ben.
Kier.
In case you couldn't decipher that, hi everyone, welcome to GEEKAMANIA. As usual, that's Michael, Mark, Ben and Kier. Today, we are reviewing Thor, the Dark World. Not Thor 2, there's no 2 in this, can't say that. It's wrong. It's the Dark World, they're naming it like comics.
The Dark World. Ah.
Yeah, so, peoples, what did we think of this film?
That's amazing. Very, very good. Tom Hiddleston for me steals the whole film.
hammering.
Harry. Wow, that was powerful.
That was some imaging there.
But yeah, no. Does anyone want to start before I go into my usual tirade? Because I like tirades. Go ahead.
Is it a good tirade or a bad tirade?
It's a tirade.
Why don't you kick us off, Ben, with your tirade?
Okay.
Yeah, so then we'll kind of wallow
Alright.
and self-pity.
As usual, Marvel have been kicking it out of the park. Because they haven't done a bad film for a long time now. So this is good. This is really, really nice. It's action-y where it needs to be. It's drama when it needs to be. It's comedy where it needs to be. It's a lot of comedy. This film is silly. Like, when you boil this film down, there is a lot of silly, dumb stuff that happens in this
And the
film.
cameo as well, I thought was priceless.
Try not to spoil things yet, because we're fairly into it. But yeah, no, this is a good chunk of this film. Like, I'd say, like, beginning serious, end, like, quite serious with moments comedy, but, like, the middle is, like, almost all just gooey comedy. It's lovely. I like it. Here's the thing about Thor as a character I'm not a huge fan of. When it goes too much into grim dark space territory. That's more Guardians of the Galaxy stuff that I like. Thor, I feel like, fits better in the goofy side of things and the silly side of things. Because he lends himself to comedy more. He really does. Especially the whole, like, Asgardian and Earth thing. Like, that, like, almost always that brings up nice comedy stuff. But yeah. A lot of tone shifts in this film. Oh dear lord, because of the goofiness, like, sometimes this film is all over the place. Sometimes you're not quite sure where it's trying to take you. Sometimes it's like, oh wow, this is really dark and depressing, and but it's good. It works. It's well balanced, and
I think it works by having that horror bit and having a laughy bit. It kind of
it balances it out, makes it friendly for the kids, because Marvel's all about the kids. But yeah, no, this film is great, and the last action scene is just wonderful. I mean, it is. I mean, by its nature, because of what they're doing in the scene, I've tried not to spoil it, but there's so many plot holes in that final scene. Dear Lord, there are more plot holes than Swiss cheese in that final action scene. But guess what? You don't care, because you're having fun. And when you have fun, you don't care about the silly little things. Unlike Superman, where you're not having fun, and all of the little things are just extra pokes and... Let's try not to make this into a Superman rant. But yeah, and guess what? Tom Hiddleston's Loki steals the freaking show again. Jesus, why is he so good?
Because
why is he
English.
so scrummy? Why do I want to eat him up?
Because he's English.
Beautiful. He's a stallion of a man.
He's
I
an
want
English
his hair.
rose.
I want
He's like
everything.
us.
Give me Tom Hiddleston in a bag. I will buy that for $1.
I would happily just have a Loki film. If they ever did a Loki film, I would happily see it.
That doesn't work, because then you suffer from Jack Sparrow syndrome. Which is where you have awesome side character, and then you give him his own film, guess what? It sucks.
Yeah, but it's Marvel, and it's
I know
Tom
it's Marvel,
Hiddleston,
but
who
Loki,
I reckon will make it work.
Even in comics, Loki isn't really good as a solo guy. Like, it doesn't really work. You can't have the brothers without each other. It's like having Mario without Luigi, you know? It's not the same.
A story with Loki and Thor, but from Loki's perspective.
Yeah, but like the one Loki story that I have seen that's solo that was quite interesting was like exploring like an alternative Loki that was a human and like a gypsy, and like it was... Oh no, wait, I'm confusing that with Doctor Doom story, aren't I? No, that was a Doctor Doom story. No, so there's not even any Loki. Sorry, no Loki stories.
Also as well,
I like-
Tom Hiddleston works well because he has such good chemistry with the other actors
Mm.
that they would have played with each
Yeah,
other
the-
like really well. Like him
The
and
chemistry
Chris
between
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth and Hiddleston is
Oh,
wonderful.
fantastic!
It's
like the
beautiful.
bit in the ship as well, I thought was just brilliant.
Mm.
It's like classic.
But yeah, the one, well, there's a couple caveats in this film. One of a problem I rarely have with a film. This film wasn't long enough for my tastes.
Yeah, it felt
I-
quite short actually.
No, it didn't feel short. Like, it still felt well paced, and it felt a good duration. But like, this film lacked a lot of like the moments in between moments. You know, like there wasn't a lot of pause for breath. Everything was just like this. You didn't really have much room for the room to breathe. Like, it felt like you needed a few more quiet moments. Like, there were some good quiet moments. Like, there's that one very pretty sequence when a very, very important thing happens in the film that I'll try not to spoil. That it's all very beautiful and there's no dialogue and it's quite nice. But it needed more moments like that. It needed more padding, which is weird because usually I hate padding, but this actually needed some padding. Like, we needed some repercussions for some actions, and we didn't really get that. And secondly, as brilliant as Eccleston is in this, as Malekith, there's not a lot for him to do. He's kind of just there and just doing his cool dark elf
Yeah, it kind
and
of
just being like, and he's doing it really well. He's doing it great.
And
I
it
just
kind
wish
of-
there was more.
And it kind of felt like to me, rather than him being the member, and it kind of felt like it was more to do with Thor
Yeah,
and Loki,
Loki,
which is, you know,
Loki
which is,
completely
yeah.
stole the show. But yeah,
he
like,
was amazing. I loved Tom Hiddleston.
those are my only two real complaints. Other than that, this film is great. And stay for the credits twice, because there's two scenes.
Yeah.
And
in the middle of credits and at the end of the credits.
the first one, if you don't get, you're excused and you're not a true Marvel fan. The second one is just a nice little note. I like it. But,
Yeah.
oh my god, that first after credits
Oh
scene.
god.
Anyway, anyone else want to give their opinions?
Yeah, I agree with the chemistry between Loki and Thor. Like when there's a part where, well, I'll just say that Loki and Thor are together and they're on a ship, and Loki keeps contradicting everything Thor does. Like, oh, well done for doing that wrong, and well done for doing this. And I would have done. a
Wouldn't
better
you
job
rather
of
just punch your way out?
Yeah, I really like the way that he did that. I mean, I haven't seen the first one, but I need to see it because I've seen the most recent one.
Dude, you missed some good jokes
I
because
need
of
to see
that.
it. Yeah.
Like, Darcy's character is beautiful. And, like, pretty much her whole character was callbacks. Meow meow! Love meow meow.
Yeah, I need to see the first one.
Yeah.
The second one, I definitely remember want to watch it.
Also, kind of in love with that girl. She's great.
Have you ever seen Two Broke Girls, the show that she does?
No, but I'm probably going to have to now.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Speaking as on the same level as you,
Yeah.
you will want to see that show.
Okay,
Hey,
alright.
what about you, dude? You haven't mentioned much about the film. What did you think of the
Well,
film?
like I say, I loved it,
Mm.
but I think obviously Tom Hiddleston was hilarious through it, and he played off of well, and he played off of everyone quite well. My favourite bit in the whole thing is when Ray Stevenson's character says to him, "If you betray him, they will kill me." Evidently, they'll be allowing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that bit as well.
I love that especially because I wasn't expecting that because like that line that Thor says is in the trailer.
Yeah.
And it's just like you know, that whole thing, and then it all spirals into this great joke. It's wonderful, brilliantly done. Yeah.
Yeah, and I like. Obviously, we're not spoiling, so I can't.
Yeah, we'll spoil. We'll do the after credits thing after credits after
Yeah.
we've all given our reviews because some of you won't know what it means.
Yeah, the ending of the film myself, I was very pleased with. I'm very confused by, and there's a lot of emotions about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot at the end of it. You just kind of go, "That's good," but why?
Mm.
How even did that? But it's brilliant, and I do like I say, Chris Eccleston as Malekith. He is brilliant as that, and did deserve to have more screen time.
Yeah,
than
he
that.
really needed more screen time.
Yeah.
What I want from this film is a director's cut.
Yes.
I really want that. Like a director's cut with more Malekith in it. I want that. Give me that.
And I really like the first thing you see of Malekith with his first action scene, where it's right back at the beginning of the Dark Elves.
Yeah.
He just pulls out two daggers and just goes
Yeah.
Hail Mary and everything. It's brilliant.
That's one of the good things about the Asgardian universe is everyone's a badass. Like, no one is a slouch. Even the frailest of maids suddenly will pull out a Zweihander and start decapitating dudes.
As proven by
Freya.
Freya.
Yeah. Freya
She-
has a really good action
She
scene.
just
in this.
goes
Yeah.
like, it's just like,
Just starts doing spinny yo. It's like, what?
wow.
But yeah, Mark, any thoughts?
I just said we were talking with you, didn't we?
Okay, cool, right.
Yeah. I was saying how good it was. We were saying about how Eccleston,
Yeah.
you know, Hemsworth and Hiddleston really good chemistry together, and
Hemsworth
Loki
is-
for me was really funny. The cameo as well, I thought was brilliant.
I think Hemsworth as Thor gets a little bit of the Aaron Eckhart Two-Face thing, because he's got Thomas Hiddleston
Yeah.
as Loki.
He doesn't get as much credit as he deserves.
And he is a brilliant Thor.
He's the best
Yeah.
Thor.
He's-
I can't imagine anyone else
He's really
has
good
got
for,
the
and
fun.
also as well though, because because I know good actors, but then you also see him in Rush, and it shows how even more of an actor how good he is in that as well. It makes you appreciate him more because of how good Loki is.
Yeah.
As you say, you don't really see him, but when you see him in other films and the main character, and you see how good he is, it makes you think we watch Thor. Just like this guy's really, really good.
Yeah. All right. Well, before we get into spoiler territory, let's do our out of fives. So, Mike, what do you rate this film?
Until it's in the first one, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
4.5, I reckon.
It's a solid 4 from me.
I'd say, yeah, 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
As you said, there are a couple of areas where, if you can find even a tiny bit of fault, it has to go down a bit.
Well, no, for me, this isn't a perfect film at all, but this is a
Well, no.
great film.
It is a great film.
This is not a film that I don't hold it up in the highest ranks of, say, Avengers. But it's up there. It's up there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.